Hi folks, so just want to point out a couple of things on the syllabus in case you missed them or it didn't come up in the question session. So the textbook is mandatory. You'll see that you can't really do well in this course without having that textbook and reading those chapters. Verification of enrollment. If you do not participate in an academically related activity by this day, the registrar will automatically drop you from the course. These are your grades. As you can see, quizzes are really important in this class. So take the time to read the chapters, go through the lectures, and email me questions that you have. Class participation and attendance. In this course, you have to mark your attendance. There are about 11 weeks that you have to mark your attendance, and I've put up another video on how to do that and where to find them under attendance and quizzes. But the idea is that you're logging in at least twice a week. So in this class, we talk a lot about behavioral interventions. And so then this is one of my behavioral interventions. If I ask you to mark your attendance during the first half of the week, it's your choice if you don't actually do the reading and go through the slides, but that quiz does ask you before you take it that you're confirming that you're doing that. So in good faith, you should be using those first 4 days of the week to study, to go through the slides, to take copious notes, and to email me questions that you have as you're preparing for the quiz, which is available from Wednesday to Friday in this class. You'll see that you won't be able to mark your attendance outside of those time frames. So before you send me an email, I can't find the attendance. Make sure that you're logging in at the right time. And most of my students plug those dates into their calendars so that they don't forget. The final and the midterm, I used to give you several days to complete them. We've been having a lot of trouble with students cheating, so I'm not able to do that anymore. Your midterm is on a set day, March 27th, which is a Friday. You have to log in at 6 p.m. and the exam will end at 8:40. So you have this information. It was provided to you before the last day to drop the class. So make sure that you can take the midterm, otherwise you'll lose 15 points. And the same is true of the final. The final exam is a Thursday. It's during final exams week when you're supposed to reserve time for your final exams. The exam begins again at 6 p.m. and ends at 8:40. So you need to make sure that you have uninterrupted internet access. About the midterm and the final, you are required from week to week to take notes on what I refer to as a crib sheet. Some people call it a cheat sheet, but this is my way of making sure that you're doing the work from week to week in this fully online course. And also that, because we've had these incidents with cheating, that you are really responsible for your own work. So again, if you don't upload at least, it would be 2 pages if you scanned it or took a picture of it and uploaded it, or you can drop off a hard copy front and back to my box in 431 Gillett. But if you don't have a crib sheet, again, you'll get 0 points on your midterm and your final. And those crib sheets are due at the time of the exam, but preferably 11:59 the night before. So that's the format for this course. Most students are successful when they can get into a rhythm, logging in the first half, doing the quiz the second half. I don't give extensions, and there really isn't extra credit, but you will have bonus questions sometimes on the midterms and the finals. And just another note, in my fully online classes, I've had folks upload my intellectual property, so my syllabus, my quizzes, my midterm, and my final on online sites. And so just know that if you are linked to something like that, you will receive an automatic F in this course. I don't give permission for any of my course materials to be shared on the internet, and it just it creates backlash for future generations of students. Like I said, I used to give PDFs of quizzes. I used to have study worksheets, and all of that has been uploaded to these various sites, which then means that I have to be very careful with how I'm posting my materials on Blackboard and explicitly express that I I'm not giving permission for you to do that. So hopefully we won't have any issues this semester with that. But the course is pretty straightforward. My office hours are on Tuesdays from 9:30 to 12:30. For my online students, my fully online students, I will sometimes arrange for a call or to meet in the Blackboard Collaborate room so we can do problem sets together if you're struggling. But please do not wait until the midterm to tell me that you're struggling and to catch up with the reading and writing your own notes. An online course really requires that you have very good discipline, self-discipline, that you're very organized. So stay on top of the materials. Again, take advantage of my office hours, whether you come in person or you give me a call, and you'll do really well. Thanks.